Jedi Knights are all but destroyed. And yet your task is not complete, Inquisitor. The Emperor has foreseen a new threat rising against him. The children of the Force. They must not become Jedi. Hunt down this new enemy, and if they will not serve the Empire, eliminate them along with any surviving Jedi who would train them. This is my Master's command.
Here, I'll show you. 1.
He's amazing. I've watched these recordings to help me with my own saber training.
You should have seen him in person. Anakin Skywalker. He was my master.
Kanan said he was the greatest warrior the Jedi had in the Clone Wars.
He was powerful. Rarely lost a battle. But what surprised people was how kind he was. He cared deeply about his friends. And looked out for them until the end.
Ahsoka, why did you leave? Where were you when I needed you?
I made a choice. I couldn't stay.
You were selfish.
No!
You abandoned me. You failed me. Do you know what I've become?
It was foretold that you would be here. Our long-awaited meeting has come at last.
Ahsoka.
Anakin.
This is Senator Mon Mothma. I've been called a traitor for speaking out against a corrupt galactic Senate. A Senate manipulated by the sinister tactics of the Emperor. For too long, I've watched the heavy hand of the Empire strangle our liberties, stifling our freedoms in the name of ensuring our safety. No longer. Despite Imperial threats, despite the Emperor himself, I have no fear as I take new action. For I am not alone. Beginning today, we stand together as allies. I hereby resign from the Senate to fight for you, not from the distant halls of politics, but from the front lines. We will not rest until we bring an end to the Empire, until we restore our Republic. Are you with me?
Look! They came! Look how many there are.
This, my friends, this is our rebellion.
We're detecting several craft coming out of hyperspace.
All right, let's make this count. Lothal's depending on us.
Remember, the Imperial Fuel Depot is our primary target.
Presuming we get past this blockade.
They might have numbers, but we've got skill.
That last part goes double for me.
Yes, Chopper, triple for you. Lock S-foils in attack position. Fighter group, stay with your wingmen and punch a hole in their defenses. We have to get the Y-wings through.
So the rebels have come at last.
24 ships, Grand Admiral. Mixed group of fighters and bombers.
Their target will be our factory and the fuel depot in the capital. Alert all commands. Deploy the fleet in defensive formation and launch fighters. Commander, the rebels must not reach the planet's surface.
I'll make sure of it, sir.
Here we go. Attack speed!